It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's Grass. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They go show play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for worthy.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return man thinks twice about it, but he doesn't bring it out, and this is a touchback. On 1st down, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Sanders. That's right side and brought in by Williams. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Vegas. To throw is Sanders. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Sanders. Again, working deep downfield. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Darius Smith into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
On play action, Shador. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half for throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the gun, it's Shador. Flush to his right. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Sanders on third down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call, it's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Out quickly here to Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
One knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. In motion, that's Thornton. They're going on 4th down. Sanders. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
At the 46-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. They run right up the gut with Genti. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And he'll take this one in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Raiders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. Pickup of 46 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
15. Yellow. I got him. On me.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. A quick throw right side. And he will score! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Buckner now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. motion, that's Thornton. On first down, it's Sanders. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Shador on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
In motion, that's Thornton. They motion a receiver right. Now Sanders to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Pass caught by Malott. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try it now with Kinty. And he's going to have a Raiders first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal.
A 36-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. First down throw, Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On second down, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I think the the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Jacorian Bennett. A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Raiders 17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and got fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really...
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. In motion, that's Thornton. From the gun, it's Shador. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
It's 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Dragon. Go.
To throw is Sanders. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Attack, attack! All right. Let's go, Will, ready?
Mahomes on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge gain to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Here's Sanders to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Out of the pistol run with Genchi. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Sanders moving outside the pocket. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow! Yellow! Go on, Eddie! Come back!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow!
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Yellow!
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy, touchdown KC. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year. It ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season.
It is good. That's the score. Chiefs 42, Raiders 27. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll get the penalty yards back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the first down, a gain of 13.
Brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider first down.
19 tight, 19, 19 wide, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now it's Sanders. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Game on. Dante Thornton's touchdown, Las Vegas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point.
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new match looks good when it works. The two-quarter cuts the lead to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Shador. He'll be forced outright. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. That is George Karlaftis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Sanders will throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Back to throw. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On on play action. Shador. Forced out wide.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On third down, they go with Genchi. And the defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
It's now fourth down.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. First down throw, Mahomes going for it all. That is hot! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll run with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Pacheco, ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Raiders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
Pushed out to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's second down.
In motion, that's Thornton. Sanders. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And third down coming up.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Raiders' 11-yard
They'll work
line.
now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Gain of a yard.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. Now a handoff to a tight end in the running game. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.